to the end.
So it has been about 3-4 days since Faith Fortress arrived on Weaver. There was considerable damage in terms of magic not making it through, needing repaired. Most of what I've done, I'll just give you a quick recap on what I've done. The D63, I've populated some of the TPs below, and I've had to re-automate a lot of it to get that to work. I've put a teleporter, a waypoint, and a TP to each waypoint in every sphere, so that I can travel to wherever I want, like the storeroom, at the touch of a button. And return stones in each of those, because Faith Fortress can end up a little disjuncted. The flags are still broken. The automations in the flags didn't make it through, so I will still need to redo those and extend manually. But apart from that, everything's good. The damage sensors and all the other forms of magic made it roughly intact. So we just need to sort of rekey in some more things. That's all good. What I'm going to do now is, now that Faith Fortress is ready to go, I've coded up some of the destinations in the D12 as well. I am going to take this through to Weaver City using the tugboat, which now has a teleporter and waypoint in it as well to speed the process. We won't be able to teleport out unless the faith point is intact, because so many times I TP'd away whilst leaving the faith point inactive, so there's that. So yeah, that's Faith Fortress ready to go, basically. So let's move it. So we are going to the Mason's Hall, that is east, north, and punch. Here we go. Alright, made it through in one piece at least. Let us... I neglected to bring an Ender Dragon egg with me, which was a mistake. I'll go grab one from here. Ender Dragon eggs, like Bedrock, don't get eaten by things. As of 2.13, this means you can use Ender Dragon eggs as well as Bedrock to fuel your Pegasusing. So I will get the tugboat a wee bit out of range, where there aren't going to be any particularly difficult issues. Now, where shall I leave Faith Fortress hovering? Obviously, over the Faith Port is a good suggestion. Where else, though? Where else? Over the bank. Let's see if I can do that. Leave a surprise for Frozen Lightning. Proprietor and operator of Weaver's only bank. Okay, so we are positioned quite nicely over the bank. That'll do. I'll activate the... Yep. Good on both sides. Now it's a even structure. Multiples of 2 as opposed to with a center of 3, but... my OCD isn't that bad. I tease. We'll activate the faith point. TP back into the TP room. Then we will... Off we go. We will hop into the central sphere, and this is where I realise I've made a slight mistake in that the gold block which links to the tugboat is actually obscuring my access to the FTP sphere's damage sensor, so punch our way through there. Here we go, and let's see, now I need to be travelling, what is this? I am going to the tugboat, that's southeast. South and east, and we should be on top of the tugboat just now. And yep, here we are, perched very nicely on top of the tugboat. I'll hop back through to the hop back into the tugboat, and off we continue. Okay, so in order to position the tugboat in the correct place, we need to move 23 spaces off to the right. Now, unfortunately, 23 is a prime number, meaning of course that the Pegasus has to be a tier 1. So that is 3 taps with the dragon egg, and then 2 taps or a tier 2 block in this case, and that gets me 23 spaces. A very simple case of reactivating the TP rune and the faith point. Hop back through here. Now that was this sphere. So I need to go down here and activate the FTP rune, and that'll bring us through, bring the TP sphere into conjunction with the other. TP sphere apart from the FTP one should probably always be the second one that I move, and that just cuts on the hops between dimensions or long range hops. There'll be much less of those necessary. Okie dokie, we're in. Bring this back online. Hop hop. Yep. And back into the tugboat. Now, a slight thing that I forgot about was that I have to move the flag next. Whilst the tugboat is in position, I should be able to, although I'm not at the moment, bounce the flag to directly on top of the TP sphere. But I have a strong suspicion... Ooh, drop down there. Strong suspicion that whilst I was redoing all the signatures in the D63, I will have broken the bounce column, so I'll need to go and fill that in, if I'm right, and... yeah, there's no solid line there. I'm not able to bounce the flag on top. Quickly fill that in, and go again. And another perfect arrival. The next one that it should go into position is the residence, and the flag on top of that. Now that'll be a total of 46. So 6 taps with a dragon egg and a tier 4, or 2 tier 2s, or any combination that reaches that, and we're sorted. Now there was a minor accident in this sphere when we were testing whether or not Creeper Heel worked with exploded beds. I don't want to talk about it. What we will talk about is that the FTP room here is just like before, except the vines are in the way, and I'm inevitably going to forget that I've just broken the bounce column for the flag. Frozen is becoming suspicious, I think, and I just got left behind from my sphere. I'm not exactly sure what causes this to happen, but as a general rule, standing in the middle tends to ensure that you're not caught on the fridges. I think it's just when you're near the edges of the sphere, sometimes you get missed. Anyway, back to work, and... oh, that's Frozen. Yeah, I think Frozen's on to us. I've seen nothing. Oh, no, he's at QR. He's talking about the QR code I was building with wool on top of the faith yard. I'm just going to link to something visible on the map. But back to moving the spheres, and yeah, damn it. Oh well, so much for a stealthy insertion of Faith Fortress into on top of the bank. We will continue, get everything in place. Then the maiden voyage of Faith Fortress will be complete, everything will be good, and I have no idea what I'll do after that. So there we have it, that's everything done. Thank you guys for watching. There will be more, obviously, at some point in the future, but I'm probably going to take a break from the Faith Fortress stuff for a wee while, and maybe catch up on some 101s, or maybe an advanced tutorial, whatever comes to me. So yeah, cheers, thanks for watching. Any comments, questions below, leave them below. You can always get in touch with me on the Weaver server, or in the comments below, obviously. Like, subscribe, whatever. I'm rambling. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.